Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
Actitop digital video camcorder. It shoots in 1080p at 30 frames per second or at 60 frames per second at 720p. It'll take photos in 24 meg or 20 meg. Comes with a whole bunch of accessories. It's got a wide angle lens if you want to use it, or a macro lens if you want to use it to take close-up pictures of stuff. It works pretty well. So in the box we got, bam, in the box, everything you got. You got 3 manuals. You got the one for the microphone, the camera, and then this one's for the macro lens and the wide angle lens. You got the battery charger. You got the microphone that goes on the top. You got one battery there. The other battery is inside here. You got the remote. This is the cable for the microphone. You got a cleaning cloth. You got a USB plug. You got a micro or a HDMI cable. Here's your wide angle lens, and this bottom little piece is screws off here. This is the macro lens, used for taking close-ups of little things. Then you got the different hoods here, the adapter, which goes on the front of the camcorder. It comes in this nice little carrying case here, this little bag. Then you got your camcorder. Like I said, this stuff just screws on here. This screws on here. This is all pretty much automated. Open that up, comes right on. You do have an on and off button here if you want to use it. Mode button. It's got a 3-inch screen which rotates. You can see that's got a pretty good picture on there. That is at 1080p. It tells you there on the screen. It tells you there's an SD card in there. You can go from a 4 gig to a 128 gig SD card. You do have to buy that. It doesn't come with it. Battery and SD card go in here at the bottom. There's the other battery. There's the SD card I got in there. This is also touchscreen, so if you want to touch the screen, you can put it in infrared. You can change it and go into the menu, change the resolution. You can see there's your different frames, different speeds. You get your 1080p, 720 at 30 frames per second. You can change all the motion detection, timestamp, loop recording. You can turn on the Wi-Fi or do time lapse. You can capture the video. So you can see that's the night vision. That's why it's black and gray. And that's a pretty nice camera. I like it. It's got your up and down buttons here if you want to do this stuff over here instead of doing it on the screen if it's easier for you. You got your record button here. So you push that. The little red light comes on and tells you it's recording. Or if you push the mode button, you go into the camera mode. You can just push this button on top here. And you hear it take a picture. Right now it's at 20 megs. You can adjust that. Then you can flip through here. Go back to the normal. When you're recording, you can use this top button here to zoom. Works pretty easy, pretty fast. Works pretty well. Your your microphone, you undo this hot shoe here. Just goes on top here, slides in. You plug this into the side. Plugs into the back here. This is where all your plugs are. So plugs into the back here. That's where your HDMI and your other USB port are also. Also has a power port here. It's got some different settings on here to turn this on and off up here. So you might have to charge this as well if you use it a lot. Night vision does use more battery than normal vision, just so you're aware of that. But that's pretty nice, pretty sweet, great camera. You should get it. Here's a quick look how it looks when it's all together. If you use the wide angle lens and the hood, along with the microphone. Looks pretty cool, looks pretty professional. This will help keep the glare and the flare from your lights or sun stuff off the lens. Help to get rid of that reflection. Like I said, it just screws on here. If you don't know how that works. That screws onto that lens. This lens screws onto the camcorder. You can also use this piece if you want, instead of using the macro lens or the wide angle lens. If you still want to use the hood, this screws onto this piece and just screws on there. It does the same thing, except it just uses the normal lens on the camcorder. Pretty sweet.